Bengal tiger versus Indian gaur. Who comes out victorious in a fight? It is well known that these animals meet with each other quite often in nature. If the gaur usually refuses to fight, there are times when these animals come face to face and need to fight. So, let's see who wins. Tigers belong to the family of cats and are on the top of the ecosystem. Bengal tigers are one of the most numerous subspecies of tigers, the Royal Bengal tiger being the national animal of both India and Bangladesh. But due to constant hunting and shrinking forest areas, their number has dwindled down to less than 2,200. India is proud to be the sole home to the Indian bison of Gaur, which is the largest and the tallest in the family of wild cattle, even bigger than water buffalo and bison. Since 1986, the UCN has listed the Indian bison as vulnerable because of the declining population. Nowadays, this animal is kept well protected in some of the famous national parks of India. Size and description. The morphology of the Bengal tiger is beautiful and imposing. It is a mammal with thick legs, strong teeth and jaws, and a coat with the characteristic coloration pattern. In this regard, its skin shows a yellow to light orange color that in the belly and the internal areas of the legs becomes white or cream. Black, grey or brown stripes run vertically down all its body before the tail, where they become rings. Males are typically larger and heavier than females. While they have a length of 8.8 to 10 feet, including the tail, 2.7 to 3 meters, the weight of males can range between 400 to 550 pounds, 181 to 250 kilograms, while that of females is 220 to 353 pounds, 99 to 160 kilograms. Being one of the largest cattle species, this bovine has a massive head, deep body, and solid limbs. The color of their body varies from reddish or brown to black, while the limbs are pale colored. Both males and females have upwardly curved horns growing from the sides of their head. These animals have a hump on their shoulders, which is especially prominent in adult males. In addition, they have a distinct dewlap of skin stretching from their throat to their forelegs. Horns can grow up to 2.6 feet, 80 centimeters in length. Its height at the shoulders reaches 5.6 to 7.2 feet, 1.7 to 2.2 meters, and its body length from head to rump spans 8.2 to 10.8 feet, 2.5 to 3.3 meters. As adults, they weigh between 1,540 and 2,200 pounds, 700 to 1,000 kilograms. Range and habitat. Bengal tigers live in small islands of livable habitat, surrounded by large patches of areas where no tigers can survive. Most of these populations live within wildlife refuges or sanctuary areas. These tigers also live in Bangladesh, Nepal, and Bhutan. Like most tigers, the Bengal subspecies prefers living in areas without excessive human populations nearby. Within their range, these tigers live in both tropical and dry forests, mangroves, grasslands, and more. Gaurs have broken populations across different areas of southern Asia. There are two major populations in India, one in the southwest and another in the east. They also live along the mountains in Nepal and Bhutan. Other populations live throughout areas of Bangladesh, Burma, Laos, Thailand, Malaysia, Cambodia, and Vietnam. Despite their immense size, gaurs live in forests. They are most prolific in evergreen forests, but also live in semi-evergreen and deciduous forests. These cows also live in higher elevations and hilly areas, usually between 5,000 and 6,000 feet above sea level. Diet. Like all tigers, the Bengal subspecies are carnivores, which means that they eat meat. A particularly large tiger can eat up to 60 pounds in a single night, but most eat less than this. Their hunting method is stalk and kill. The cats creep quietly and rely on their camouflage to hide them. They get as close to their prey as possible before leaping on it. Some common prey includes pigs, buffalo, deer, and other hoofed mammals. Green grass is the main staple food for the gaur. It does, however, also feed on flowers, cashews, teak bark, young bamboo shoots, herbs, shrubs, and fruits. It feeds by grazing on plains during the day or by browsing on trees or woody herbs. The optimum feeding time for the gaur is in the early morning and evening. However, when their habitat becomes disturbed by human activities at these times, they may become more nocturnal and feed during the nights instead. Behavior. Bengal tigers are a species who are solitary and territorial in nature. The basic social unit consists of mother and a cub. The male tigers play no role in upbringing of the cub. The newborn cub is dependent upon the female tiger for milk and protection until 18 months old. At around 3 years of age, the tigers leave their mother territory. The female tiger stays near to the mother tiger territory, while males are known to go far away. Bengal tigers are natural predators. They scent mark their territories against all other predators. An adult male territory overlaps with several female tigers' territories to facilitate their mating habits. A gaur herd can have 5 to 20 members. Each herd is led by a dominant bull, with several females in tow. Younger bulls cluster themselves in bachelor groups, but very old bulls lead solitary lives. Each herd can have a home range of 30 square miles. When threatened, the gaur bull attacks its opponents from their broadsides. It lowers its own head and hindside and then strikes from the broadside with its horns. Though a huge animal, the gaur moves swiftly. Their alarm call is called a whistling snort. Still, the gaur is generally hard for humans to approach, as it is a shy and wary animal. Now it's time for the fight. Let's find out who would win a fight between a Bengal tiger and an Indian gaur. Gaurs are impressive animals, being truly massive and armed with 2 deadly horns to defend themselves from predators. Also, with their short hair, you can see their defined muscles. Tigers are the apex predators of India. Being primarily ambush predators, tigers like to surprise their victims and land a fatal bite to the throat with their powerful jaws. They will also use their paws to hold their victim down if needed. Bengal tigers prey on gaur. However, they regularly do so by ambush, and they more often target young or old individuals than prime individuals. Nevertheless, a very big and experienced male Bengal tiger might be able to pull it off at times, although not the majority of the time. The gaurs are not just big, but slow and clumsy. They are not fighting beasts. If you put a bull, gaur, and tiger in a cage, the tiger will win. When the tiger is forced to defend itself, it will slash with its claws. This will make the gaur bleed. The bovine cannot hit the cat if the cat is evading. It is not agile enough, but the cat can and will make it bleed out. In their natural habitats, if a bull charges the tiger, if the tiger isn't hungry, it will run. If it is hungry, it will go for the neck. It is plenty agile and strong enough to rout the bovine's hooves and horns and latch onto the neck. This is the reason a herd of Gaur, including the bull, runs from a determined tiger. They know that if the tiger is determined to kill, it will. Tigers usually hunt Gaurs. They sink their teeth into the neck, at which point the Gaur is essentially paralyzed. Only if the Gaur has a herd with it does it stand a chance of stampeding the tiger in a death match. In my opinion, the tiger wins. That's all for today. Thank you so much for watching, and please don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell button.